Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, who said Wednesday nights couldn't be live? I'll tell you what, who said Wednesday nights couldn't be dangerous? Because for the next few moments, K1W is in the building, and Newark, we're about to show you we're just as dangerous as perhaps this city is known for. I digress. But what I will say is, to start off the show, we have Vicky Rivers representing YNVS, set to take on the Pride and Joy and the House of Jefe, and perhaps the boss incarnate, the one that truly wears the pants, because I got to tell you, as far as the House of Jefe is concerned, she is all over this women's division. Number one in the rankings, Elise Del Monte, set to take on one of the hardest hitting and probably most powerful women in this whole entire division. YNVS has themselves a good one. The former champ set to take on another former champ. This is your 201 Live opener. Rivers, Del Monte. This is 201 Live. This match happens, you guessed it, next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida, Victoria Rivers.
Now, what I will say, ladies and gentlemen, Vicky Rivers, being a member of YNVS alongside her potential label mate, Samantha Berry, I will say, knowing a little something about women, probably enough to know that I know nothing at all. But what I've heard is that a diamond is a woman's best friend, and you don't get the diamonds without the bag. And believe you me, YNVS is all about the bag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right about that, McMahon.
Ladies and gentlemen, now joined by the comical, at least when he tells me a good joke, but otherwise polished musical stylings of the one, the only DJ D Preezy representing YNVS. This is the man that leads that chapter. Any other place in the world, YNVS might have a different figurehead, but here in virtual pro wrestling, he's the one. A former wrestler himself, so a man that knows the ins and outs of that ring. Excuse me, because he's only former in the way that he runs 201 Live, but on Friday nights, infamy, if you're asking, he is the heavyweight champ. So tell us a little something, champ.
Hey, McMahon, it's always good to see you.
Indeed.
Well, you know,
it's different with
Vicky Rivers
around.
Vicky Rivers definitely is a former champion, like you said. We're definitely working on her process right now.
I mean, what better process is to get her prepared for her rematch at Insurrection? But
And
right
her
now,
opponent,
this
from
woman.
Jersey City, New Jersey, the boss, EDM.
You hear that? The boss calling the shots. Now this should be very interesting because we know what YNVS represents. They're all about, shooting straight. But another boss has just entered the room. how does YNVS handle that? We'll see what their response is.
Well, EDM, I love the music, actually.
Big fan.
Yeah,
of
big
myself.
fan of EDM. But as far as that goes,
these women showing their technical prowess.
Word, I'm
actually
actually
starting on the
impressed.
match off with a tie-up.
ooh,
Look at that.
what a takedown.
I'll say. And that's definitely Elise Del Monte's biggest, I guess you could say, character trait, in the sense that since she's been here, she's taken it to everyone, no matter size, stature, resume, and she's held her own.
Yeah, she has.
And this, to this point, she's showing how she can do that with the powerhouse.
Ooh,
Back-breaking maneuver there.
Come on,
Able to
Vicky.
single up that leg, making it easier.
Uh-oh. Oh, the reversal.
Speaking about making it easy, wow. She's not making it look easy in terms of having a hard act to follow. Del Monte just explosive in this matchup.
Up and over.
Tried and true as ever, vertical suplex. Cinched in. Rivers with a chance now to take the helm. And indeed she does with a brief stopgap by Elise Del Monte. Del Monte
That's
now
what I'm
on
talking
her
about, baby.
back.
Let's go, Vicky.
Definitely not gonna stay there if I know anything about her. But a hip toss, and
Nice.
an elbow drop
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
will definitely keep you grounded for a while.
It's
gonna be hard to see after that.
This is how we do at YNVS.
Wait a minute. You brutalize people at YNVS? What kind of label are
No,
you?
we're talking about the fighting style.
Yeah, and it's been brutalizing. What do you mean? You literally.
What happened?
Oh, wait. Oh, speaking of what happened. Almost brought the
One.
house down with that maneuver.
Whoa.
She pulled it out early. And Del Monte, to her credit, showing the effects as she's still down. Able to get herself out of harm's way for the moment. Del Monte, like I said, to her credit, able to pull it out. You know, that maneuver has
Well, she's trying to play it
been
smart.
the tail of the tape. As Vicky Rivers has gained a few championships off of that very tried and true maneuver.
Ooh.
Speaking of maneuvers, look at the polish on that clothesline, and right back to it,
again.
looking to break some bones in the pretty face. Elise Del Monte with those knee drops. Oh,
Knee to the face. Like, yo, she don't like her face.
not at all. Don't like the face, and her knee seems to have a little thing for finding and written space there. Monte sent to the corner. Rivers with a few well-placed shots right into the gut. Just kicking almost the skin off the sternum there. And going right back to it.
Oh, damn.
Trying to destroy the shoulder.
Yo, McMahon. I felt the impact.
And close, but no cigar. Gets a 3 count, but barely. At 2.5.
I think it's over. Oh!
Slips out.
Oh!
And wait a
The
minute.
cookies!
With that side Russian leg sweep, Del Monte has a chance here to change things. And that's not
Oh my
suplex.
God. McMahon, what the hell?
Del Monte looking for a combination of her own. Uh-oh.
I think it's over.
It could be here. And she gets it in this time. With that military press, excuse me, pump handle, power slam.
Whoa!
And Del Monte must be on autopilot because I don't think she's there. But somehow, she gets a shoulder up. And still showing signs of life here. Some knee strikes. These women trying to find a hold. Strikes not doing it. That crucifix, only good for a rope break. Looks like Del Monte was about to run the ropes. Leapfrog, drop down. Misses with a drop kick. It looked like she was aiming for the back.
Oh my
Issa
God!
close on.
Oh my God!
Head
Vicky.
bounce. But that time, clear.
Uh-oh.
The power on display. Now, Brick House is on fire. Somebody get the fire department. Engine, number 9.
Yeah, oh my. Poor
We
girl.
might need a medic on the line after
I'm about
that.
to say, poor girl.
And another near fall. Those shoulder breakers starting to show their effects. The first one she got hit with, she popped up, but the last two, barely able to make the 3. Now fighting back, showing some signs of life here. Taking her time, and rightfully so, but
What a hurricanrana.
Rivers still on top of things. Rolls her up, referee.
You saw the
Calls
way
for
how
the
she
rope
pinned
break.
her though? Did you see what she did?
She's all in there, wasn't she?
Oh.
Almost like a spear to the corner. She's just trying to put her out, putting so much emphasis on her attacks, hoping the next one will be the last. Look at those strikes, and she's just dizzy. And Vicky Rivers
Talking that smack.
I thought she was trying to add insult to injury, but she just settled for the insults after the injury. What do we have here?
Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh, look at that. Hooks the leg.
1, 2.
And Vicky Rivers
Very dominant.
showing that
Thank you,
trademark
mamas.
power.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Vicky. That's what I'm talking about. Good win.
Well, I guess, you know,
She
the
dominated.
easiest thing to say is there's some happy people in the YNVS camp tonight. It's Vicky Rivers just showing that she's just
Damn.
too much power for one woman to withstand. Even someone like Elise Del Monte. Vicky Rivers showing why she was a former champion, and perhaps she can put more of that power on display when she gets her rematch. Look at that. Just talking about how do you just drill somebody into the floor
Here
like
is
that?
your winner, Victoria Rivers.
and almost daring her to get up. Like I said, too much power for one woman, but we'll find out if perhaps Nancy Bay is indeed that woman that could withstand such power, as these two will collide once more. And I'd have to agree with you. Unfinished business indeed at Insurrection. More 201 Live next. Ladies and gentlemen, these two, well, the last match had something involved, or should I say, has a very distinct air, much like this next matchup. Vicky Rivers gets her rematch at Insurrection. Olivia Gates gets hers, and these two women are trying to sharpen their irons against perhaps the hardest of Puma Stones. What harder than another former champ, the foundation of this women's division, and Callie Alexi Anderson. Gates, Anderson, headed your way. Speaking of entrances.
That was nice. I like that.
You know, just hearing those heartbeats along with that bass rumble almost had my heart palpitating right along to the pace. And then that eerie shriek that ushers this woman in. There's something not of this world. Much like her style. Olivia Gates letting it all hang out, especially the guts. As I stated earlier, she might want to replicate the success of the previous competitor, that in one of Vicky Rivers. Vicky Rivers.
Making her way to the ring from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Olivia Gates.
I just want you all to know that the peanut gallery is the devil. Most of the time, you guys don't hear or get to see what they do and or say. And I've got to tell you, sometimes I just got to shake my damn head. Nonetheless, I'm going to call this show and I'm going to call this match.
Just focus.
I'm gonna try to focus, but after that shit,
yeah.
The question is, what will I be focusing on? Goddamn. Shit. These people don't need that. They need me to call these matches, especially without Ace here tonight. Shouts out to Ace Thunder,
yes.
Wherever you are. We miss you, brother. A speedy, I won't say recovery, but get back to us soon is what I will say. Best wishes.
Yes, sir.
And her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the icon, Kelly Alexia Anderson, champion.
And I gotta tell you, various men's divisions that we have here in K1W, whether it be the cruiserweights or even the heavyweights, what I gotta say, especially about this women's division, they are the lead titans. And what we're about to see is another titan.
K1W, 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 K1W.
Because right now, we're going to have a non-title affair as Kelly Alexia Anderson has decided that she will assume duties here tonight instead of the original scheduled opponent that we had for Olivia Gates. The champion wants second dibs to drill home the point. Title is not on the line, though. We'll see how this one ends. And Gates ain't having it, showing that she might indeed be better than her last match. High knee. Once again, this would be a title match. And then these women are scheduled to meet for the title. The Kelly Alexia Anderson wore down to the ring that illustrious Women's Intercontinental Championship. They will meet at Insurrection. What a preliminary. If I've ever seen one. And just slugging it out.
Oh, these two have been going at it.
Well, you know, not for nothing. They say every dog has its day, and I won't call these women dogs because then, you know, there's another term
for that
what people would, you know, flag me for. But what I will say is the record between these two internally has mostly favored Elise Del Monte. Excuse me, Olivia Rivers. And, you know, I'm having flashbacks to the earlier match.
Olivia Gates, you mean?
Olivia Gates, indeed. But leading that score, it's so interesting that the one win that Anderson has over Gates was for the championship. So now, here we have Anderson trying to show that when the title isn't on the line, she is as dangerous as she has been with other women, and trying to prove that.
Now you want to do this? Come on.
Oh! Speaking of unmentionables, I don't want to tell you where she's feeling at right now. What I will tell you is it's painful. Very, very painful. And right back in. And here you see just nothing. Everything is contested. No free shots between these two. They're not pulling their punches. And brought all the weight down with that moonsault. And I don't think she was trying to beat her with that move at all. I think she just wanted her to exert energy, trying to break the pin count. some psychology by a would-be psycho. You were seeing it here. And just flawless technique.
Really?
And
Really
cleaning
flawless.
house is the former champ.
Wow.
And these people are solely behind Olivia Gates. And the champion might have some tough sledding in this non-title bout. Oh! Right in the kisser.
Right in the mush.
That's what hot dogging to get you. Taking her eye off the ball, and it paid. And the challenger is showing she's made of the right stuff. Oh. And now just trying to stretch out the back after the back breaker. Referee at a 7. Wait a minute. And I don't think Anderson could give a damn. Or maybe she is looking for the count out. No, she gets the break. Oh, just looking for extra insult to the injuries. Just bashing her face against that post. And there's no padding from the inside turnbuckle to cushion that one, folks. And now she's just toying with Gates. As if she's had this in her strategy all along, in her warehouse perhaps. Showing her much like that bridge. Oh! And Gates has seen enough. And to a degree, so have I. You don't toy with your food. You finish the damn match. If you got your opponent beat. And just wearing her opponent out. Trying to slow down the offense.
Trying to slow down the offense, all right.
Anderson trying to regain some sense of offense herself. And now look, Gates seemingly finding her 5th gear in the waning moments of this matchup. And Gates! 2! Whoa! And man, talk about a match with title implications, with the title not being on the line. Short arm right into that knee. And now Gates trying to stack some offense here. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. And again, Anderson working her way back. Oh, drop toe hold, middle rope. Yeah! Knee meets spine. And again, with a cover. And Anderson again having to exert all that power.
These two women.
Uh-oh. Talk about a game changer. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Speaking of uh-ohs. Most women don't get out of this one. Will the challenger be any different? 2.
That sounded like a 3.
If that wasn't a 3, that's like a 2 and 15,
I think
16.
that's it. That's it. The exclamation point.
Exclamation point indeed. Might be all she wrote here. Could be academic. And Callie Alexia Anderson now driving 2 points to the good.
Woo!
And I gotta tell you,
This was an interesting match.
This match, at certain points, looked like either one of these women could have taken it home. But when it's all said and done, the champion got it done. Trying to stick it to her challenger with her first declarative victory in a non-title contest over Olivia Gates. Cynthia,
Here is your winner,
excuse me,
the
Callie.
icon,
I got too many women on my mind.
Alexia Anderson.
Because this whole women's division, boy,
It's crazy. It's spicy.
it's hard to keep up with, but I'm going to try my damnedest. Callie Alexia Anderson doing the fine folks at Gotham proud, picking up the victory. More 201 Live. Ladies and gentlemen, we have extenuating circumstances surrounding this main event. And what I mean is,
Let's go.
the man in the middle, Jet Hayabusa, has literally taken it to the man to his left, and the man to his right, the left being none other than the Diamond Division champion, Lucian Hernandez, and the man that he has to his right, perhaps my right, to his back, and Knox doing a good gesture of giving the whole world his back. That is your current reigning defending cruiserweight champion. The man in the middle has had a victory, non-title of course, over both these men in recent weeks, and now he's hoping to trump his efforts by beating both of those champions non-title at the same damn time. The caveat being, if he wins, he'll be able to call his shot at Insurrection. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 201 Live main event. Lucian Hernandez, Jet Hayabusa, and the one incomparable Knox.
Let's go.
Next.
Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 185 pounds, Jet Hayabusa.
YMVS. And if I'm wrong, if I'm lying, I'm dying, crying, or whatever that phrase is. But I would fathom to guess that YMVS is looking for Dos Equis for the night, right? Am I right?
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right, McMahon.
I like to think so. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I am not alone in this broadcast booth tonight. Whether he likes it or not, we will be entertained by the vocal stylings of the champ Friday nights as his Wednesday night endorsement in Jet Hayabusa has a chance to upstage 2 champions in one match. Will he be able to replicate the success of his mentor, or shall I say, his big boss, his OG?
How I met this man. He was an Iron Chef for the top restaurant out in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. But little do you know, his skills were impeccable outside of being the chef that he was.
Well, I don't want to know.
And his opponents. First, from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, the wrestling champion, the Prince, Luenzer Hernandez, champion.
The Diamond Division champion of K1W, Lucian Hernandez. As I was saying earlier, I wouldn't want to know simply because I don't want to be made an accomplice for any of the dirty crimes that YMBS has paid for, or what ditch
no
this
dirty crimes.
shoe chef
There's
might
no
have
dirty crimes to it.
sent what do you call a meat cleaver or a butcher knife at somebody's head to save you or spare you from a bill or bad record deal. I don't want to know because you will not get me caught up in your shit.
I'm not even done. The guy's a martial artist. He teaches out there.
Okay.
And he also has a passion for wrestling.
Master of his own skill. Gotta like that one.
Yes. It amazed me the way how he taught his students with discipline and loyalty.
You know what this man has taught me? This man that's about to enter the grand stage here, he's taught me the value of using your head. And when it comes to...
From Area 51, weighing in at 207 pounds, the world's Cruiserweight Champion, NOX, the Disaster.
Who uses their head better than this man? Riddle me this. This man has literally used that trademark head that he's known for, pause, to perhaps the most dominant, if not longest reign in K1W to date, if you're talking about cumulative totals. I said that before I got to the bartender, and I'm saying that after I left the bartender. Cumulative totals. He leads K1W in all their champions.
Everything.
In number of title reigns.
Everything.
And days as champion.
Everything.
The closest to 700, when most champions to date can't even sniff 6, let alone 5. Well, I know a 5er, but we're not going to get into that.
It's different when you're from...
There's only one 5er in K1W.
Area 51.
It's a whole lot different in Area 51. And we're about to see some of that difference. And the Phenom
Lucian
letting the action come to him and controlling the narrative, if you will. And I think that's one of the unique things that we're about to see in this match, as we haven't seen a Cruiserweight champion and a Diamond Division champion get it on in the same ring Especially none of the likes of these two polarizing figures. Nothing to date like the power and the mystique of one Lucian Hernandez and Knox. And Knox seeming to choose and pick his battles, as Lucian has just chosen a table and now looks as Jet Hayabusa is making his selection, and his selection being better used, well, at least for the moment. Oh! And I gotta tell you, there's gonna be some welts after those shots. I mean, these two have traded a few, and they both will be seeing that in the morning.
Yo, Lucian is on fire tonight. He's going after everybody.
And I gotta tell you, he's been picking the wrong tree to bark up, because every time he's turned, look at that. Every time he's turned his attention to Knox, nothing but bad things have happened. And Knox testing the dexterity of the Diamond Division champion. And, you know, I thought the game plan would be a little different between these two. I thought the game plan would be simple. Target the man that has embarrassed you both in recent weeks and tee off on him. But Lucian Hernandez has seemingly had other plans, as Knox is finally starting to turn his sights to where it should have been focused in the beginning. Measured. That's what you're going to see by Knox. Just measured. What can you say about the Cruiserweight champion?
Area 51.
Wait a minute, I thought he had cookies.
Oh. Helped him up. He helped him up.
No assist needed. Speaking of no assists, and look at this for the power of the champ. Taking too much time, making up his mind. And Lucian, again, just getting foiled. Showing the distinct difference between being a Diamond Division champion and being the Cruiserweight champion of the world. And Knox is looking like he's starting to feel it. And I don't know why these two would battle at the top of a damn ladder. It's not like it's a ladder match or anything. Oh, but Knox looks hell-bent on eliciting as much pain and punishment as humanly possible, as he's taking on all comers here. The Cruiserweight champion absolutely shining in this one.
This is a crazy match. We got tables, we got ladders and chairs on. Damn.
And the champ ain't having any type of insubordination.
Knox is doing what he does best. Wow.
Powerbomb, I almost thought he was aiming for that ladder. But I digress.
Damn.
Lucian almost took his shoulder out, getting
a
pin break up there. As Knox.
Shout out to the Gotham City legend, K1W Universe. What's up, though? You already know. We out here. We outside.
And Lucian setting his sights right back on the Cruiserweight champion.
Gotham City, Gotham City, Gotham City.
And the Cruiserweight champion still showing who's boss. The championship that runs this place. Get the hell out the way, says the champ. He wants his cookies, and he's earned the right. Suplex affair. Now Knox just picking the bones after the assault. Oh my goodness, what a headbutt. Jesus Christmas. And Hayabusa a little distracted from that headbutt. Not what I expected to see, but now it's champion on champion. Like they just seem to disregarded the challenger. And now Lucian with a Hurricanrana, sending the Cruiserweight champion reeling. Oh, tattooed him with that one. Trying to leave a boot imprint on the mask of Knox. And I think Jet Hayabusa might be gaslighting, sending those steps. Oh, into the ring. Lucian Hernandez
on
firing
fire,
on
like
all
I said,
cylinders
on
right
fire.
now.
The man's on fire.
Indeed. How do you say that in Spanish? El or what?
Da en fuego.
Fuego.
Da en fuego. 1, 2. Whoa.
And Lucian looking good with his first spot against the champ. And now, with those trademark power bombs, and it could be over as the Cruiserweight champ is being taken for a ride. And Hayabusa looking to pick the bones. And Lucian not taken totally out of the equation, able to break up the pin count. Diamond Division champ in control momentarily. Hayabusa firing back. Takes out Knox. It's a hell of a shot. Now Knox taking a spill to the outside. And then there were two. And almost a Judas-like effect in that elbow. Just disrespectful and backstabbing tendencies. You can feel it. Piss and vinegar is what we call it. And the dead has risen.
Yeah, they already waited for the dead to be risen. Ain't nobody moving.
And Lucian, he knows what he wants. And he wants another go. And he gets one powerbomb this time. But showing that trademark power, indeed. Drop toe hold. Savviness. And again. And this time he holds on. I think that's powerbomb number 5, and then there's... No, as a matter of fact, I think to this match credit, he probably hung about a good 7 on the Cruiserweight champion.
Woo, man, what a match. It's all over the place.
Boom! Right into the mush. Now, trademark head butts by Knox. Hayabusa camping out on the outside. An overshot by Knox, who's not really that off target. Knox is down. Hayabusa in control. Hayabusa! With a sidewinder Falcon Arrow. And it was almost done there.
Oh!
Now Lucian looking to pick the bones. And
Woo.
Knox.
Area 51.
Showing some testament. Oh! Lion salt. And again, Knox able to kick out. Knox turning the tide. Misses the headbutt. And now hits one. Knocks a little out of it. Lucian sets his sights
Gotham City.
to jet Hayabusa. And now Knox looking to pick the bones. And these two can't stand each other. And now Hayabusa gets it too.
Wow, what a match.
1, 2, and Hayabusa.
Still proving and showing. He got heart.
A lot of heart. Boy, he might not have brains if you leave it up to...
Look at this guy.
Knox ain't having that neither. No hot dogging on the set. And Knox looking to put Hayabusa down, perhaps. And I guess you can say hush puppies on all those demands.
Wow.
K1W, 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 K1W. Knox, 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 Knox.
Here is your winner, N-O-X, the Disaster.
Knox proving the Cruiserweight Championship is the crown jewel of this division.
The K1W universe is going crazy for Knox right now.
We'll see what the next development is in this ongoing saga as we lead, or shall I say Knox leads the charge heading into Insurrection.